we've received complaints from some of your customers that for the past few days they've not been able to buy prepaid credit for the new recam strap meter. Are you aware of this? How long has this problem persisted?
Yeah, it is true. It's true. When we got the information or the challenge, we issued an announcement to that effect. Of course, then we informed that we are aware of the council of the district second say we don't want any apology. We should restore power. We need their power. All right. But the situation is that we have a challenge with our token generator. And so we are gradually transferring the data to another one. And I'm certain that, in fact, they are working around the clock. I don't want to give any timelines, but we are working around the clock to resolve it. It's a challenge. And so customers on the movie, as we speak now, I'm told yesterday 9, there was a small opinion, so some purchased, but I'm not too sure. This one they told me they are still working on it, so they have to stop it in order to bring the transfer.
So let me understand you. You're saying that this is a challenge with transferring data. What do you mean by that?
No, we have a challenge. I'm talking the store challenge with our token. When we are purchasing, we have to give you 15 to transfer automated to your meter and then have the power. And I have a challenge with that particular.
Honestly, Mr. Boating, I can't hear what you're saying. If you can speak up a bit. You said there's a challenge with what?
I don't know where I am. I'm saying that I am told that we have token generator. On the server, they have a device that is doing that token generation. We give it token generator. We give it to the customers. When you purchase electricity, give you that number, and that automatically hits your meter, and then you have your electricity, or you do your top up. And I'm told that it developed a fault. And so they are doing the transfer, or they are installing that new token generator. And that's what has delayed and is creating the problems. We are working on.
All right. In terms of the new recam strap, how widespread is this meter? Is it your most popular meter?
I'm not too sure of that, but I know that customers in Accra and then Tema. The high Tema. We are talking about a region of about 50,000 customers. Everyone who has run out of leases, of course, but I know that some are.
So about 50,000 customers use this meter?
On the Nuri meter system, or Nuri prepaid meter system.
So how many meter types does ECG have?
With the prepaid, I know that I'm paying more than 10. One more than 10 prepayment.
You have more than 10 different prepayment meter types. Mr. Watson, we can't hear you. We probably will reconnect. I'm sorry about this, listeners. I was trying to get to the bottom of the matter. At least what we've heard so far. He says the Accra East and Tema customers depend on Uricam strap, and they're about 50,000. And he said, I didn't really hear the challenge. I really apologize. I didn't hear. Did you hear what he was saying?
I think it was explained that there's a device that has generated a problem. The device is powered by a generator, and that is what they are working to fix.
Okay. And then he says there are 10 meter types. I was going to ask which of the meter types are where and what is that? How different are they? I need to get all those points.
At least you get an idea how widespread the challenge is.
And then the second challenge was the call the gentleman made who said his meter doesn't read. And then when it comes, it just takes everything off. And then he buys again, it doesn't read. And then when it comes, he chooses to consume. Meanwhile, the app is telling you his consumption.
Yeah.
So that's a very interesting problem that I wanted to address, but the line was not working.
I'm having the same problem the gentleman complained about with the ECG meter. Now I have to buy 1,000 Ghana cedis every week to ensure that I don't go off because there is no communication between my meter and the system.
Hey.
1,000, that's 4,000 Ghana cedis. How much are you paid a month to be able to afford it? It doesn't make sense.
That's serious.
You know, we want to make the system smart. We want Ghana that is digitalized.
Yeah.
Right? There's a difference between digitalization and digitized. I hope I'm using the right one.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, we want a system that is smart. We want to do things efficiently. But if these things are undermined by, the lack of proper capacity to deal with some of these things, it's
All
a
right.
problem.
Mr. Boateng is back. So thank you for your patience. So I was saying that the line wasn't clear, so I wasn't really hearing you. Are you saying that
Okay.
the problem is that a generator has a problem, for which reason there was no data communication? What was the real problem?
Yeah, that's what I was informed on Monday morning. They told me by booking the generator that has caused a fault. And so they are doing their best to replace it and also do some transfer of customer data. So they are working on it.
Okay. And this is about 50,000 customers on the Nuricam strap. And this is mostly Accra, East, and Tema.
Yes, Accra East and Tema. Yes, we have some few in Accra West, but mostly Accra East and Tema regions.
Well, some people too say they are in Odoko area. They also have the same problem. So it appears the Nuricam strap is not just Accra, East, and Tema.
As I said, I have a few ones, mostly Accra East and Tema. Yes, we have some few in Accra West. That's true, but mostly.
But before this Monday problem, did you have any challenge with the Nuricam strap? Because another listener said his Nuricam strap is connected to his app. He spends about 130 cedis per month, and the app records this. But for some time, there's no communication between the meter and his house. So even though he's consuming, the meter doesn't read. So the money still remains there. Then when it reads and clears everything. And the amount it clears is more than what the app records. And he says it's been persisting for a while. Have you had complaints about the Nuricam strap prior to this episode that we are discussing?
Oh, not really. In fact, I have not, but I do search isolated issues where some section of customers, we depend on these telcos because of the internet, the data, we use the internet. And so when we have a challenge with a particular telco, for one reason or the other, we can lose communication. But when the issue persists for a long time, maybe we can treat it as an isolated case and we can visit the customer premises and check.
But in such instances, what is the solution? If the meter is not accurately reading what he consumes, and then when it comes back, it clears everything, would that mean you change the meter for the person? Because he says he's been buying credit still, and the app still records it, but the problem still persists.
Yes, I think that our technicians must visit when the customer is not satisfied or the system is not giving accurate information. I think that when there's such an issue, we should visit. And so I expect the district office technician should visit or must visit the customer.
So you will say that Nuricam strap is so problematic that you will change all of it. It hasn't gotten to that stage.
We are working on the project, the LRP project, and I'm sure we'll take a decision if it persists with this type of problem because I want to turn our system. We are undertaking this transformation, digital transformation project. And so definitely if we want to bring efficiency and the system we have is not doing that efficiency, we have to take a decision on it.
Okay, so you said you have about 10 different meter types. Do they all work with the app, or is it only the Nuricam strap that works with the app?
Oh, they all work with the app. If it's a smart prepaid meter, it's work with the app. If it's not smart, what we do is that you can pay. It can be prepaid and it's not smart. But still, you can still use the app for everything.
So all the smart prepaid meters work with the app, but the prepaid which are not smart are the ones that use the card.
Yeah, so what we are saying is that because it's the card, you still have to visit the vendor and then you have to purchase.
No, I asked that question as a preface because I have received comments that the app itself doesn't work well anymore because it doesn't give accurate balance. So this is not just a Nuricam strap problem. If the app is not working, it means that all your smart prepaid digital meters, those who use the app to top up may not be getting the right figures. Has this problem been brought to your attention?
Oh no.
Really? Because the people say they call the call center. Are you saying the call center hasn't forwarded that information to you that app users are complaining that the app is not working?
No, I know of the movie Armstrong. I'm not talking about the app on its own.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway,
yeah, I
I'm
know.
talking about the app itself.
So what I'm saying is that the challenge people are complaining about now, we've dealt with Nuri. They are saying that
Yeah.
the app itself does not work well. And the app doesn't just work with Nuri Camstrap, it works with all your prepaid smart meters.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that the problem with the app is
Okay.
much more than Nuri Camstrap.
Oh, then I have to get back to you. I have to check because I've not been informed that we are having a challenge with the app itself.
All right. By the way, what is the difference between the what are the what's the difference in the functionality of the 10 different meter types? Is
It's just by if it's a smart people, it's just by the name. Like we have cars and we have different names that they all function.
so basically there are two types of prepaid meters. The smart and the non-smart.
And they're not smart.
The
Yes.
smart
So that's why we
the,
have
the
to-
smart one connects to the app, or you can take the number to the vendor and they will top up. The card, you have to place the card on the meter and go to the vendor. So those are the two broad distinctions.
Yes.
And then what about postpaid? Do these new meters also do postpaid, or postpaid meters are different?
No, you can still use the app. Like you said, I'm going cashless. So that when you use the app to pay, you download, or if you won't download the app, you use the *226# and then you can access the app, and then you do the payment by putting your meter number, and then you can pay, and then we receipt you automatically. So the power app will give you the information that you have paid, so you have your receipt on your app.
Okay. A listener
So you can transact business with it.
a listener says he's a control systems engineer, and he says ECG is not investing in resilient ICT infrastructure. He also says you lack capacity in your system integration, which is why these problems are occurring. Can you comment? Do you understand what he's saying?
I'm not an ICT expert. Now, what I know is that you know where we are coming from. You remember some time back we had challenge on ICT, and we started working on the ICT system, upgrading the system, and we're still ongoing. We need to invest more in agri, because if you look at where the world has reached and the type of money we are investing, I think we can do more. But
Can you recommend somebody from ECG who is an ICT person so I can talk to? Because I keep getting comments about the app and issues with network and technology. So maybe
because it's more of ICT. Okay, all right. So let me do that. Let me
I'm standing by because I need answers. Because if since you are not an ICT person, get me an ICT person. Why?
All right. I'll do that. Thank you very much.
But finally, by which time will the Nuri Camstra problem be fully solved?
In fact, I can't. But they are working on the clock. You know, I told you that this 9 they were able to do something about it. Other especially the system went off again because they want to do the transfer. But let me get back. I know they are working on the clock, and I'm certain that they definitely.
All right, thank you, Mr. William Boateng. We will hopefully get a technical person because I'm not